Are you a beginner trumpet player and you just don't know where to start? Hi, I am Vincent DiDomenico. I've been playing the trumpet since I was in 4th grade, and I know how hard it is to start playing. Today, I'll show you the basics of playing the trumpet. But before we even pick up the trumpet, we have to form the proper embouchure, or the right position with the lips. To do this, say the letter M to bring your lips together, firm the corners of your mouth, and flatten your chin. You definitely want to practice that before picking up the trumpet and moving into the notes. Once you get that down, you can do the most obvious step, which is taking the trumpet and the mouthpiece out of the case.
So the mouthpiece goes right into this part, which is called the mouthpiece receiver.
To hold your trumpet, you want to take your left hand and place your thumb in this part called the thumb rest, and your ring or middle finger in this part called the third valve ring. Your other fingers will sort of curl around the other valves. Then you want to take your right hand and place your thumb in between the first and second valves. Your index finger will rest on top of the first valve button. Your middle finger will rest on top of the second valve button, and your ring finger will rest on top of the third valve button. You want to make sure you keep the tips of your fingers on the button and not the entire finger. Your pinky will rest on this part, which is called the finger hook or the pinky ring. It looks like you would put it inside of it, but you only do that if you're holding the trumpet with one hand or you're turning a page of sheet music.
So once you know how to form the proper embouchure and how to hold the trumpet, you can begin to learn some basic notes.
The first note we're learning is a C, which is an open note, meaning we're not going to press down any of the valves. You want to relax your embouchure and blow softly into the mouthpiece. The next note we're learning is a D. To play a D, you're going to press down on the first and third valve buttons while blowing into the mouthpiece. Make sure you keep your tongue up and say the letter T. After D, the next note is an E. To play an E, you're going to press down on the first and second valve buttons while you're playing. The next note we're learning is an F. To play F, you want to hold down the first valve button while you're playing. The last note we are learning is a G. And G is another example of an open note. And if you remember, for an open note, we do not press any of the valves. So, to play a G, do not press any of the valves, keep your tongue up, and say the letter T while blowing into the mouthpiece. If you are struggling, you might want to tighten your stomach or diaphragm a little bit and then try to play the G. Now that you know all the notes, try to play from the lowest note, which is a C, to the highest note, which is a G. After that, try playing from the highest note, which is a G, to the lowest note, which is a C. Now that you know the proper embouchure, the right way to hold the trumpet, and some basic notes, I encourage you to keep practicing. Trust me, practice makes perfect. Stay tuned for next video, where I'll be showing you how to read sheet music. But before I go, I'll be playing a familiar tune that incorporates all the notes we learned today, and a song you can learn for yourself using this video and our next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.